now on your screen, fake AI-generated Brad Pitt photos that duped a real woman into a faux, not real love relationships. Scammers posing as Pitt swindled a 53-year-old woman in France out of, get this, $850,000 in an unbelievable catfishing scheme. Alone, the fake Brad Pitt supposedly needed for cancer treatment. The woman even divorced her own husband. The hoax prompting the real Brad Pitt to issue a statement.
Hold on, man. Hold on, wait a minute, wait a second. Hold on. Let's take inventory of what exactly it is that we have here. Okay. No, you know what? Nope, I'm going to let it finish. Let's let it finish, and then we're going to get into it afterwards.
It's awful that scammers take advantage of fans' strong connection with celebrities, but this is an important reminder to not respond to unsolicited online outreach, especially from actors who have no social media presence. Let's bring in host of Boston Globe Today, Segun Oduolowu, and host of Stand Up with Pete Dominic podcast. Pete, Dominic, I know both of you have many thoughts, but I gotta tell you, this woman says, quote, I just wanted to help someone, and yes, I've been scammed. That's why I came forward, because I'm not the only one in this situation. I gotta tell you, as crazy as this seems, I feel so badly this woman that was duped this way. Pete, what do you think?
I mean, look, hey, you caught my man's face. He said, what the fuck are you talking about? You feel bad for her? Man, listen, bro. I told y'all, man, accountability is just, that shit is just, it's like kryptonite. It is kryptonite to a Kryptonian. It is the human equivalent of kryptonite to Kryptonians. Accountability to women is the equivalent of kryptonite to Kryptonians, bro. She just sat up there and said, oh, I just feel so bad for this woman. Are you fucking kidding me? Let's finish this up, man.
I feel bad for other people. She must have some kind of mental illness.
For sure.
If it were me, I wouldn't have told anybody. There's a special place in hell for any of these scammers. But good God, Laura, how could you possibly believe? I mean, it doesn't even have the same hairstyle or length of hair in any of these pictures. And is nobody going to ask about her poor husband? The woman left her.
Wait, look at this one right here. This is probably the most egregious one right here. Because look at this. You can tell that they use some type of paint. Oh, look at this shit right here. And you fell for this? Oh, you deserve every bit of this. Oh, you deserve every single bit of this. I'm loving it.
Her husband for fake Brad Pitt, Laura. What do you think? Do you think I could pull this off, by the way?
I don't know. I knew you were going to ask that question because I think you were looking at the hair and thought, could I do this? But Segun, let me ask you, because yes, I think there is a special place in hell for people who do this sort of scamming. And she didn't know better, she says. I know people are wondering, and they're going in on her online about this. But the idea that someone could actually do this, you think so?
Yes, they should. Look, I'm not for harassment, right? But laughter and mockery, I'm here for it on this case. Because as Pete said, she divorced her husband. Look, Segun Oduolowu is not my stage name. My Nigerian brethren have made a cottage industry out of scamming people. So again, I know this game pretty well. Never done it, but I know it. She gave this man money. A Google search would have said Brad Pitt doesn't have cancer. A Google search would have said Brad Pitt's not in the hospital. So if you had the temerity, and I love that word, temerity, to divorce your husband, then come forward and say you were scammed, the husband got scammed, okay? He thought you had married an honest woman who secretly loved him when in fact she was secretly lusting after Brad Pitt. You can't con honest people.
Hey, my man is cooking right now. Look, I was going to cook, but I got to let him continue to cook right now because he is on one.
There's always some type of nefarious bone in their body. She was looking to trade up from what she was sleeping next to what she wanted to be with. And no, I'm sorry. No.
This seems oddly triggering for you, Segun. I got to tell you what.
Oh, my God. Why is it that every time a man comes with facts, why is it that every time we come with facts, they have to come to try and trigger you and say that you're triggered. Why is it every time we come with facts, their response is attacks, emotional attacks, ad hominem attacks. She's talking about this man is triggered. What about him seems triggered? The fact that he's telling the truth? I know. Accountability is triggering. That's y'all trigger. Accountability is trigger to women, right? It's triggering to women. So this was the only thing she could respond with. I can't believe this broad is sitting up here saying this. Never mind. Let's finish it. Let's finish this up.
Number one. Number two, if the criteria for her being mocked in this way and treated is because she, as a married woman, lusted after Brad Pitt, I think half the country, after Legends of the Fall, are going to fall into that category as well.
Well, listen, my wife might be looking at me wishing it was Idris Elba, but if Idris had broken legs, she's not going to send him money for a cast. That's all I'm saying. You can't give nearly your life savings away off an AI scam and then plead ignorant.
Oh my God. Listen, that makes me want to find a full clip of it because he was absolutely cooking. Listen, let me tell you something, man. The sentiment that we should feel sorry for this broad, for this dumbass who went so far, she didn't just give up money. It didn't just cost her money. She's not even, and listen, this is the part that she's sad about. She's most sad about all the money she's lost. She's not even sad about the husband, about losing your marriage. But this dumb broad gave up the money and you gave up your husband because you thought that you was talking to Brad Pitt. You can't make this shit up, man. Listen, and she's sitting there talking about, oh, you seem like you triggered. It seemed like, bitch, no, stick to the fucking script. What happened here is some dumbass broad who thought that she was communicating with Brad Pitt. She thought that she had leveled her life up. She thought that she had leveled up and that she was about to be in bed with Brad Pitt. First of all, why the hell would Brad Pitt of all people need your money? You dumbass. Why would Brad Pitt need your money? He wouldn't. Second of all, my man hit it on the first, the first dude that was talking. He hit the nail right on the head. He said, none of these pictures even look this. He doesn't even have the same hairstyle. How is he? He has a hairstylist in the fucking hospital. You goofy ass broad. You get exactly what you deserve. She got exactly what she deserved. That's what I think happened here. I think that justice was served. I think that God looked upon this woman and said, you are amongst one of the stupidest creations that I've ever put on earth. And I will use you to make an example out of you so that others will not fall short like you have. Let's get into, let me see, how much money did she lose? Her name is Gabrielle. Oh, no, sorry. That's something else. Where's the article for this? Hold on. Give me 1 second. We're going to find the article. Yeah, here we go. Let's go to People. I know, people going to give it up. Woman scammed into believing she was dating Brad Pitt, divorced her husband, transferred over $800,000. Over $800,000. They almost got a meal off of you. They almost walked away with a cold million. A French woman said she was initially contacted by a scammer claiming to be Pitt's mother. Wait, so you was contacted by, hold on, what's that say? I love you. I love you so much, my wife. Oh, God. Okay. All right, let's read this. Says a French woman was swindled out of over $800,000 by scammers posing as Brad Pitt, who made her believe she was dating him and that he needed help paying for medical care. UK paper, The Times, and French outlets AFP and BFM TV reported that the woman, identified as Anne, that's probably not her real name, spoke to French television outlet TF1, which has since removed the interview from its website after a flood of online ridicule sparked by the report. Ridicule from what? Who was being ridiculed, the woman or them? And reportedly told the French station that she was first contacted online by someone claiming to be Pitt's mother, saying,
"It's a woman like you that my son needs."
Oh, God. Despite expressing skepticism, the woman kept in contact before being messaged by someone posing as the actor. At first, I said to myself, this was fake. That it's ridiculous, and told TF1, according to BFM TV. But I'm not used to social media, and I didn't really understand what was happening to me. Bitch, how didn't you understand that you was being scammed out of money when you were contacted by, first of all, it wasn't, where would she have gotten your number from? Why would she have contacted you out of all of the women in the world? You didn't think that was suspicious?
You don't find that suspicious?
Goofy ass. The woman first sent nearly 10,000 euro when the fake account said it needed her to pay customs tariffs so she could receive gifts he claimed to have sent her. According to the reported interview with the man, listen, bro. This is, oh my God. This is so good. She says,
"There are so few men who write you this kind of thing."
And said, and you still bought it. According to the report,
"I liked the man I was talking to. He knew how to talk to women. It was always very well done."
This what she called very well done? This is what she calls very well done. This nigga photoshopped. And he holding up, wait, he got her holding up a picture. Let's go on. And I love you. No, this is probably right here. This one right here is probably the most egregious one out of all the pictures. Because what the fuck is this? He looks like Alex Murphy from the RoboCop movie right here. His head is all misshapen. Bitch, how did you fall for this goofy? Because you thought that you could level up. That's what. You was tired of your husband. You didn't appreciate him. He probably worked all his life to provide for your goofy ass. You didn't appreciate your husband. And you said, you know what? I can do better than you. Yep. I can do better than you. And Brad Pitt right here is my proof that I can do better than you. I've been contacted by Brad Pitt. So I will be taking my things and I will be going. Okay. All right. After reportedly telling the scammer that she had recently divorced her husband and sent almost all of her 775,000 euro divorce settlement, about 798,000 after the fake Pitt said he had developed kidney cancer and needed a loan because his bank accounts were locked as a result of his ongoing divorce proceedings with Angelina Jolie. He said, oh, you getting a divorce? Me too. I want to know, how long did this go on for? How long did this go on for before she decided, you know what? I'm going to get the fuck up out of here with my husband and I'm about to go marry Brad Pitt. They reported that the woman was sent AI-generated images of Pitt's face over men in hospital beds. When Anne read that Pitt was in a relationship with Ines de Ramon, the scammers reportedly sent something denying the reports. Eventually, the Times reported. Anne told TF1 that she read more about Pitt and de Ramon and accepted that she had been scammed. And has since filed a lawsuit and a police inquiry has been opened. Oh, I hope they never find. I hope trying to find the scammers is like trying to find Carmen Sandiego. That's what I hope. That's what I hope. I hope they never find them. They did that man a good. You know who need to be trying to find him? The husband, so he can thank them. Because they did him a great service. They did my man a solid. Unfortunately, she got away with all that money, though. Unfortunately, she got away with all that money that she took and then handed right over to the scammers. Handed it right over to, could you imagine she's sitting at home and all she doing, she just going through her. Oh, now you want to use the internet, bitch, huh? Now you want to see. Now you want to look up some information. Now you want to verify shit, right? Now you want to find out what's really going on with Brad Pitt. You had enough common sense to go and use internet to research his relationship and what's going on with him currently, but you didn't have enough common sense to find out if he was in the fucking hospital or not, dying of cancer. You dumbass broad. You deserved every bit of this. Listen, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. No mercy for these hoes. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Later.